It was senior Dasia Turner and head coach Anna Nimz after the Demons pick up a big win today over HCU. Coach, a couple opening thoughts, and then we'll open it up for some questions.
Challenged them pretty solid at halftime, and they had two options. And I think it's obviously very, very clear which option they went with. They absolutely dug in. They came out. They fought. They were resilient. And it wasn't an easy second half. It wasn't that all of a sudden things just went well for us. They fought through adversity for that final 20 minutes and just absolutely made me proud. It made me proud to see what they did. Obviously, we're going to talk a lot about Dasia and what she did, but just a tremendous second half effort of a lot of heart and composure on bodies that are probably very tired with 5 games in 10 days. So challenged them, and they answered, and I'm proud.
Yeah, we'll go right to Dasia. Dasia, double senior night. I mean, it never surprises anyone when a senior just goes and has one of the best games of their career on senior night. So just take me through how you were feeling out there. I mean, you're playing defense, you're playing offense, you're doing everything that coach asked, and best game of your year, certainly as a Demon for sure.
Well, I was just ready when my name was called. I knew that we needed a lot of energy. With it being senior night, you never want to lose on your senior night. So just whatever it takes, defending and rebounding, making sure that my team got riled up. That's really what it was.
Coach, thoughts on how Dasia played today?
I said it on ESPN Plus to Patrick. I said it in the locker room, and I'm going to say it again. There's a difference between coming in and giving minutes. There's a difference in coming in and taking those minutes. And Dasia dominated those minutes. It's very normal for someone to sub in, and at the quarter, all the starters go right back in, and that's what was happening. I said no. I said Dasia's in. And we challenge kids all the time, and sometimes I think it might go in one ear and out the other until you can see it actually happen. But Dasia forced me to play her. There was no question in my mind that she should be in those for 20 minutes. That whatever minutes she had, it was Dasia, and she needed to be in. She played phenomenal. She rebounded. She defended. She showed help. A double. She just took it and she owned it. And without her, and I told her, I think while Nia was knocking down a couple more free throws down the stretch, I said, we don't win this without you. We're not here without you. And it's something that I'm proud. I'm proud of her. I'm proud to see the fight. And I'm proud to see somebody take those minutes and force me. And I challenge kids all the time, make me play you. Give me a reason to keep you in the game. And she did. And without her, we don't win. Obviously a lot of positives that the whole team did, right? But obviously we've talked about a lot of different kids over the course of this season. I'm super excited, right? So if this gets to be she's our little magic in a bottle and nobody's ready for her, so it's everybody's scout's going to change a little bit, I think, here after seeing this game. And so she just makes us a little bit deeper. And that's always a positive going into the Southland Conference tournament.
Dasia, in that third quarter, you were showing off the post where it was getting that scoring going and that and one to help get I think you guys' first lead of the game. Mm-hmm. And just feeling the bench's energy the whole time when you guys are going on that run in that third quarter. Does that kind of help you and your teammates feed off that energy from your teammates on the bench, all that, the excitement there?
Yes, absolutely. We needed something that would just turn us up. And I think at that moment, that was the turning point. Okay, let's lock in. Let's play for one another. Let's do the little things to make sure that we win the game.
And then, Coach, you guys dominated on the glass. I think you guys out-rebounded. I'm trying to find the number.
I'm bad at math, but it's somewhere like 20.
By 20, and then on the offensive glass, you guys had 16 offensive rebounds. Just talk to me about the mentality of controlling the boards.
Yeah, so it's always a game key. It's always going to be a game key for us. It's actually our number one game key. Not just winning the rebounding war, but in the last handful of games, it's about dominating the rebounds, and they did. And we didn't come out with a win in the last game, but statistically, it's just shocking not to, with the way they rebounded and put up 26 extra points. I think tonight, 16 to 19. Points off rebounds, 23 points maybe or so in the paint. Just dominated it again. And anytime you take care of the ball and win the rebounding war, you're always going to put your team in a position. You're always going to put yourself in a position. I don't make any of those rebounds. So put the team in a position to have success, and they did that. And it wasn't that at half. And so it's just that next level of determination. Rebounding is straight heart. It's not a talent thing. And I think they've really owned the boards in these last few games, and they're showing a lot of fight, and so definitely needed it. Got to, rebound putbacks, easy way to get close buckets or maybe draw a foul. One of two things are going to happen. You're either going to make a bucket or you're going to get fouled. That's my thoughts, at least. And that's what happened. And the girls connected on the free throw line. They connected on the boards. We didn't knock it out of each other's hands today. But just a great dominant performance on the boards.
I wanted to ask, defensively, is there anything that you guys did differently in that first quarter? Grace Boop had, I believe, had 12 of her 22 points.
Yes, we started guarding. So no, there was nothing magical coming out of half except for the next level of resiliency and toughness. We knew what they were going to run. We ran it the day before over and over and over. We know what coverage we're in. We just weren't intently locked in. We weren't, the whatever it takes. She's a great player. She's a fundamental player. She's a skilled player. She's a strong player. But I've got all those too. And we just didn't quite do it in the first half, but they did a phenomenal job in the second half and kept her pretty quiet down the stretch.
And with the win, you guys are now over 500. So just overall, what's the vibe with the team and everything getting over that?
Let's get hungry. Yep. Let's get hungry.